and dance all day. Won't you come out to play and sing Kidz Korner? Kidz Korner.
Hi, welcome back to Kidz Korner. There's a new production today, and today's guest is, hi, how are you?
Rod.
Norwood,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. President of Aim for a Better Tomorrow.
Yes.
You will see it on the screen, so if you want more information, just aimforbettertomorrow.com. We'll probably mention that a few times. So, Rod, tell us about yourself before you started this organization, and why and how.
Well,
First, there's too many questions.
no.
So tell me about yourself first.
I have been a flight attendant
Oh,
for the U.S. Airways, now American, for the last, now 21 years.
21 years.
And-
Retired?
No, still flying.
You're still flying?
Still flying, yeah.
Oh.
And a few years ago, I decided to spend more time doing art, music, and try to spread that out, do a little more community work than I was doing. My job is extremely flexible. I can be full-time flying as few as 7 or 8 days a month. So that leaves me a lot of time to do other stuff.
Oh, yeah, that is. I thought it was
Yeah.
like every night or something.
No, you
Wow.
can fly a lot, but
It would be tiring, I would think. That's very interesting.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to come back and you talk about what it's like being a pilot. That is so cool.
Oh no, if I were a pilot, I would have had to retire.
Oh, you would?
I'm a flight attendant.
Attendant.
Yes,
Oh, I'm
yes,
sorry.
Yes, no. I'm the guy that makes fun of you, and has fun with you in the cabin.
Oh,
That's right.
okay.
Give you something to drink, pat you on the head, tell you to sit down, behave yourself.
I'm so sorry. I did one of those things where I thought it was only female. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's great. You must love the job.
That's all, guys. I do like the job. It's it fits us very well.
Yes. So you've flown all over with them all over, probably. So
A lot of Europe and the United States, yeah.
Oh, very interesting. So tell us about Aim for a Better Tomorrow. Is that correct?
Aim for a Better Tomorrow, sure. Well, in the beginning of 2015, I started thinking, like I said, about getting back to spending more time doing art and music and doing something with the community. So exactly 3 years ago, March of 2015, I started doing research to start what I thought would be, or planned on doing, as a community arts center. So that kids in the community or adults in the community that wanted art, music in their life, didn't have either the space at home or the money to do it, could come in. What my research showed me was, at least in the Bloomfield area where I live, there are a lot of things already going on. There already are a lot of organizations.
Okay.
So I thought, why spend rent to make another place? And I came up with a business plan that we hire local artists and musicians who need work to do programming for people who need help. And we've been doing it now for 3 years. In 2016, we went really crazy. First year, we did programs with kids at my sister's place in Hartford, which deals with chronic homelessness and abuse.
Yes.
Kids as young as 4 years old through teens.
4, yeah.
We've supported our farm 4-H educational center, WGBY. Can I say another?
You already did. I don't know.
The town of Bloomfield, a number of organizations that have had need. We've either done event programming or have gone in, we've done educational, therapeutic, art, music programs through Western Massachusetts and Connecticut.
Oh, Massachusetts and Connecticut.
Yeah.
You said need help. What kind of things?
We talked to the therapist or the counselors at each location, find out what they want, and then I go find the artists or musicians to do it. We've done watercolor, we've done clay projects, we've done really interesting kind of sculpture, I guess you would call it. We take seashells and rocks and glass, and we actually put them on a window pane, and the artist developed a specific epoxy they can use, and they make wonderful wall hangings.
Oh, very nice.
This last year, we did have a duo, Belle of the Fall, that did a series of really great music programs with the libraries, Parks and Recreations Department throughout Connecticut, called The Art of Song.
Oh,
They go in, they talk to the kids. There are maybe a dozen kids or so at different ages that come in, and they'll talk to them about what's going on with them in their lives, what's going on with them in their school, and kind of develop a mood, talk about the music and how to write songs, what you do, and at the end, each kid comes up with a word. They use those words to form the basis and write a song.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Wow.
And occasionally, some of those songs have been recorded. They've done concerts.
Wow.
Songs. So.
We did something like that in the organization I'm with Susan O'Million for ctalive.org for women who've been abused. And we did that one time, one of our follow-ups, and it was very fun and interesting.
It is fun. It's a great program. Music is just crazy therapeutic because it involves, I don't know why, but it is.
Yes.
Getting out whatever your feelings are. So we've done that. We have a photography program that we designed that we call Dream Catchers.
Oh, I love those.
Because, and my thought with that is, the dream catcher is known as an American Indian hanging that catches the bad dreams and
yes,
lets the good dreams come through.
Right.
And my thought is, you don't always have bad dreams just when you're asleep. They often happen during waking hours as well.
Yeah,
and the camera,
PTSD.
a camera is a really good replica of that. You can think about what means something to you in any environment, wherever you are. If you live out in the country, if you're in the worst neighborhood you can think of, within a few steps of wherever you are, you can take the camera, you can find something you like, you can make a picture that means something to you. So we do that we've done that a couple of times with kids at Charlotte Hungerford Hospital in Torrington.
Oh yes, I know very well.
Yeah, we buy and give them small cameras, take them out on a road trip, take the pictures, get back. They give me their discs. I put them all, send them back out to them as an email or a photo package.
Yep.
They send me back their top 6 or their top 9.
Yeah.
And I print them, and we did an art show.
You did an art show?
We did a hanging for all their photographs, so they got a chance to offer them for sale.
Oh.
To get some of the money. They could decide whether to give some of that money back.
Oh, to the
so
program.
We could keep the program going.
Oh, great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just, that particular program, I just met today with the guy that is, Jim Ross is about to be the chairman of the board for Springfield College.
Oh, that's where I went to school.
Yes, I know that.
Art.
Neat little serendipities. Yes.
Wow. I know, we just met last night, and it was just quite a coincidence.
Yeah. So Jim is having us do the camera program for another school he worked with, Willie Ross in Massachusetts, for deaf, hearing impaired.
Oh,
should be a great fit. I'm looking so forward to that.
Yes, it would be interesting to tag along.
Yeah,
to find out,
absolutely.
My old school, meet some of my teachers and connections, and that'd be so. What are some other, do you do for the elderly too? Do you help them out?
We do. We've done 2 or 3 programs for one of the Brookdale homes in South Windsor, I think.
I don't know what's the Brookdale home.
It's a senior retirement facility.
Okay.
And I think they have, they deal with people with graduating needs. The group we worked with had some form of dementia. So we did watercolor programs and clay programs with them.
They love that?
They love that. We love that. I got to tell you, Christine, I have choked up and cried more in the last 2 years.
Wow.
Seeing both the responses from people that we work with and the people that come out of the woodwork to help do the work, to give back.
All that people, the volunteers.
It's so neat, yeah.
If you kids don't know what dementia is, you want to explain to them what dementia?
Dementia, you probably heard the word Alzheimer's.
Yes.
More than dementia.
Yes.
It's
all part of it.
It's all part of the same syndrome. You just start forgetting.
Yeah, that's sad.
Who you are,
yeah.
the people around you, different things. So.
Your own family.
And it's progressive. It doesn't go away.
No. Have you seen some sort of light come from their eyes from doing the clay and
absolutely.
the programs? I mean, what
absolutely.
happens?
That one of the things about working with any kind of population that's under a lot of stress, whether it's the 4-year-old kids that are already at 4 or chronically homeless and abused.
Already.
Yes. Or the 90-something-year-olds that are doing clay with us. There are those little seconds where it makes an emotional contact, whatever they're doing, and eyes light up again. That's part of why I choke up all the time.
Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, you're making me do the same, just to see that transformation.
Yeah.
Just even for a little bit, for the...
Exactly.
Yeah, make them feel alive again.
And it's interesting, when I first started, I interviewed people that have done small to at least medium nonprofits all over the country.
Oh, you have?
I fly for free as a flight attendant. So I talk to people in Portland, Oregon, and people all around this area, and every single one of them said, get ready. It is crazy, crazy hard.
Yeah,
and it is.
It is. I work with clients who have traumatic brain injuries.
Yes.
And we do art with them and all sorts of
and it is. But like I'm sure you feel with them.
Yeah, the transformation of what they accomplished and what they achieved. They're so excited and they're smiling the whole time.
I know. And no matter how tough it is, if you make a significant impact or even a decent impact with one person, worth the effort.
Yeah, I used to say when I had my show Beyond Violence, if I saved one person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
you mentioned the kids that have been abused. That's got to be the worst. I mean, what happens when they do all this? I know they could be very quiet within.
We're talking about serendipity. If things just happen and happen and happen, they come together, the timing is great. We started working with them. It just happened to be around Mother's Day and Father's Day. And these little group of kids have no money. They live in literally a locked compound with security to be safe.
Yes.
So I saw them light up and saying, I can make my mom a Mother's Day gift. I can make my dad a Father's Day gift. So, and they had a lot of fun doing it. And we had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, just to see their face light up like that. How long have you been doing this? And What, again, how did you get,
Yeah, March
Think to do
March
this.
15th of 2015, I started working on it. We got our acceptance letter from the IRS in December of 2015. So we've been an accepted charitable organization for a little over 2 years, yeah, throughout 2016 and 2017.
okay.
So any donations that anyone makes are tax deductible, which is nice, yeah.
Yeah. But if they want more information, you go to aimforbettertomorrow.com, correct?
They go to
So you know,
aimforbettertomorrow.com, correct.
You know, if you want to know more.
Yeah, and
Or
you can
even volunteer.
absolutely can volunteer, or
I was
can
gonna say, do you
ask
need
us more
people?
information, see what we're doing. Ask us more information if you have anyone has a project that they would like to do. They need help organizing, or they don't have the people.
Do they have hobbies they want to share?
Calls, hobbies that they want to share. Absolutely.
Singers, right?
Yeah,
Artists?
singers, songwriters. We have
Or anyone, really, right?
Yeah. While we were going through 2016, we ran into a population that I told you about a little bit earlier of adults, musicians who were in various stages of recovery.
Recovery, yes.
Many of them were homeless. Some of them are homeless. Some of them have been clean for a long time, but many of them not. And our business plan calls for us not to ask artists and musicians to volunteer.
No,
They're asked to volunteer everywhere. They need money.
that's true.
So we raise money to pay them, not a lot, but to pay them something to come do a program.
Oh,
But we wanted to support the artists the musicians in recovery.
yes.
Want to give them a reason to stay clean for even one day. So I put together little mini concerts, and we hired
Wow.
local artists. And we did one in Torrington, and we did one in Canton at LaSalle Market,
Yes, I've been there.
Yes.
I know a few people there.
which is a absolutely
A great venue.
outrageously
for
phenomenal
these
place.
artists
Yes.
coming singing, they are
They
fantastic.
do so much stuff, but we paid the musicians. We paid, I think, 2 or 3 musicians each place. We're dealing with homelessness to come in, and we hired someone as a backup group. And the only caveat was you're clean when you come in.
Oh, that should
Yeah.
help, yeah.
And what we want to keep, we want to
give
be
back.
able to keep that going, so that we can do at least a quarterly and kind of work it into a contest theme to help people
A contest,
stay.
oh.
However, clean a little longer. However, if only one person popped up for me, especially in that. One of the people that was at the very first one stayed in contact, and just recently talked to me, and is out in rehab being clean.
Wow. Congratulations
Yeah.
to that person and anybody going through recovery or want to go through recovery. I know it's very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have our different addictions, mine is food, which is same as, you can have addiction that you save clips or something.
Exactly.
Or, hoarders. There's so many different out there. It's just you only know about alcohol and
Yeah.
drugs. It's the main one. Yeah, it's very hard. So, I hope they could connect with your organization, whomever's out there. aimforbettertomorrow.com. It's excellent work that you're doing for all populations. I thought it was just the kids, but I'm so glad it goes further. And I thought it was just mental health issues, but it's beyond.
Well, they are all mental health issues. You talk about addiction. Addiction in its cleanest definition is just doing something that most everyone does,
Yes,
to the point that you get hurt by it.
yes, and
Doing
for others.
doing it
and-
too much. That's right. Yeah.
And you end up on the streets.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just. horrible.
So
So
it
you have a
is.
lot of people that come, and since you don't have a place,
We don't have a place. We use different facilities.
so you use theirs that you go to.
We use their facility, correct,
So
to do
you went
the
to
programs.
Torrington,
Or a couple of
Massachusetts. you said?
Massachusetts, yeah, and we've worked with everyone from, like I said, the organizations for the homeless to private art studios. We've gone in and we've done community things, public libraries.
Public libraries. Oh, that.
Yeah.
How about churches and?
Yeah, we have not
No.
yet. We were set up to do one at they one in Torrington, but the project didn't go through. But
Oh,
any facility,
wow. Maybe I'll ask the organization I work for right now. I don't have permission to say their name, so I'm not going to say that. But,
Okay.
But I'm sure there's a lot out there for, for TBI and ABI, which is traumatic brain injury.
Yeah.
And there's also PTSD, but post-traumatic stress syndrome. So
Yep.
I know there's also the Comeback Paper Project too. Have you heard of them?
no.
They are been in service, and so they have PTSD. And they take their shirts that they are in combat with, and they make that shirt into paper. And then when it dries, they put art, have art on it.
Oh,
Yeah, so
What
I
a
think that would be
great
good
idea.
for you, because I did it with the group that I'm in for domestic violence.
Yeah.
And I did it a different kind of way because I didn't have all the materials used to, change the cloth into paper. I just used, paper. You write down all the bad stuff about it.
Yeah.
And then you tear it up in tiny pieces, put it in the water, and then you form it in a mold, and then you put it in the microwave because it's will dry faster. And it was just a little circle thing.
Yeah.
And you write, and so you turn that bad thing into a good thing, and now you put all your good positive stuff on this paper. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wish I had known that before. One of the projects I did last year was specifically for veterans with PTSD.
Oh.
I'm a mountain climber, and I also was a Vietnam era vet.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I ended up being in Germany, but a cousin that I grew up with was 2 tours in Vietnam.
Oh.
Long-range reconnaissance door gunner. Died last year. We buried him last March in Arlington Cemetery. And
my
with
uncle was in the Vietnam.
with the nasty statistics, there's still over 20 people a day committing suicide, veterans.
Yeah.
So I took the opportunity to do a
That's sad. It's a PTSD, everything.
challenge campaign to raise awareness and money for that.
Oh, good.
So I climbed cliffs for 69 days in a row.
You did?
Yeah,
And how old are you? I don't know.
70.
This
Yeah.
is- you-
Well, I
wow.
ended. Yeah, it was 69
Wow.
because I ended on July 18th of last year, which is my 69th birthday. So,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, but I wish I had known about what you're talking about doing, because I had a bunch of T-shirts for that printed. We could
Oh, you could probably
have
do
made
it.
paper out.
And I went a little bit further. Dr. Pettit, the foundation,
Yeah,
what happened
yes,
with him?
yeah.
Michaela's plants,
Yep.
Michaela's seeds. I mean.
Yes.
And so we took that and we put her seed in there, and we put the paper in there, and so it sprouted through there, and so that it's a rebirth.
It's a rebirth. How great.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you want to use that, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, anything to help them.
Well,
And I would
exactly.
love to help out in any way.
It is just crazy how many wonderful, talented people we have in the area who keep coming up with different things that they want to do with their neighbors in the community that are good.
And so you use
It's-
that and it helps.
Absolutely.
Wow, that would be great.
So, yeah. My phone's on all the time.
Did you put it up
For
on the
ideas and
website?
projects. Yeah, actually, it is.
It is
My
on there?
phone's on the website. You
good.
can send us an email.
Oh, good.
Whatever makes you warm and fuzzy.
Oh, good. So that's aimforbettertomorrow.com, And if you want to help out in any way, just for more information, you go to that website. I'm so glad you came on board, and it's so exciting that you fly all over for free because you're on there helping everyone. And
One of the benefits of my job
Yeah.
is that when I'm not working, if there's a seat available, I can jump on and just go.
very good.
Yeah.
You're definitely not afraid of heights. So how much time do you put into all this?
A lot of time.
And your wife doesn't mind. She must be an angel.
Well, no, she loves it when I'm away from
She loves it.
Yeah, that's right.
You love being together,
We enjoy
but you
being
love being
together.
apart.
We enjoy being apart
Yes.
also. It's a good.
So is there any event, because we got half a minute left, that might be coming up or anything? No
Well,
cost
just
of the
the-
works, but if they go to your website, they can see any events.
I haven't posted on the website, but just like I was telling you today, I met at the board member, soon to be chairman of the Springfield College, and he's asked us to do our photography event
Okay.
for the Willie Ross School for Deaf and Hearing Impaired.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure, and I hope you come back.
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in to Kidz Corner. We'll see you again soon. Thank you for tuning in.